So let's go ahead and jump into a league here. See how it goes. Pretty excited to play this deck, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. We'll see how it goes, but I am excited to play it one way or another. Cryptic Command is your favorite card ever. It's been so medium in Modern in the last 2 years. I finally decided. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, when I'm playing Grixis, I'm super happy to be on 4 copies of that card. But I can totally see a world where the card's whatever. In the deck that's all about 2-for-1s, it feels really good. But yeah, I mean, this deck, I don't think there's really a world where we can fit Cryptic Command into this 4-color deck. I just don't think that's really possible. You're so excited for the Yankees game today? Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, this hand looks great. Gonna lead on to Tap's Demons. Good mana. Removal spell into our Planeswalkers. Opponent mulligans to 5, which scares me a little bit. Makes me think Tron or Dredge. Not a ton of decks that can afford to mull so hard, unless they just had like a really bad hand. In fact, it is Tron. Send it back. This deck actually looks super sweet. That's what I'm saying. This deck just looks sweet. Like, it looks like it's going to be a blast to play one way or another. Alright, so they send it back. A little unfortunate for it to be Tron we are facing against here. We're just going to play a land. Pass it back again. Oh, I didn't get to put my correct lands into the deck. That's a bummer. Actually, I like this one, so I'm okay with that. This is like my secondary cool Lightning Island. The one I'd use for Jeskai decks. Okay. I think I will make Modern Jeskai that uses Ionize, so that's cool. Okay. This is fine. Because I'm going to draw a Path to Exile, right? I guess, off of this one, I want to get Sacred Foundry because I can cast Logic Knot still next turn. Oh ho ho! That was a good draw. That was a pretty good draw. Kind of forgot I had those in the deck. All right, so the awkward thing here is I can't Lightning Helix off of this mana because we don't have the oh no, I can get Hallowed Fountain. What am I saying? The Miracle Man. Yeah, right. Trying to cast Cryptic Command with this mana base feels bad. Yeah, I believe it. Oh, I'm gonna mention it because you did say it in the beginning. So today we are playing Smodzle's deck, who made the pretty generous offer of if anybody subs, he will also gift a sub. So if you guys have been teetering on thinking about subbing, today your sub would mean double sub. Just saying. Just saying, if you were thinking about subbing, today it would mean double sub. At least during this league. Ancient Stirrings picks up a Karn map. We'll also match donations up to 100 bits. Super generous. Super generous. Ask for the paths, gets the Terminus. Ask for Terminus, gets the game win. I know, seriously. I went small. I kind of forgot that card was in the deck. Alright, so let's go grab... I think I was supposed to fetch there. Maybe I wasn't even supposed to. Maybe I wasn't supposed to give him the information. Definitely want a black source. I think we go Watery Grave here. Or I can just go... no, I want it. If he goes Karn next turn, I want to be able to snap Because, like, if he down ticks, I guess I want to be able to snap Helix it, so I want to Helix him now. But now I don't have a black source to get. Here's, like, one of the few cases where I'd actually want to have the Godless Shrine, I think. I think I just don't Helix this turn. I could just Helix... Well, I guess if he down ticks, I just Helix it anyways. So I just get Watery Grave. Yeah, we just get Watery Grave. If you're thinking about subbing, do so Evaros can eat. Starving streamer needs pizza. I need pizza, people. I need pizza. Hey, thanks, Harry. And thanks, Mazel. 5 bits, like 5 bits, but it's 10 bits, so it's almost 10 cents. That is true. That is true. Alright, so we are going to have to just send back. I think if I... Well, you know what? I could go... Now, if he doesn't have Ulamog, I could just jam a Jace here as bait to get him to play his Karn. Yeah, I actually kind of like this. To play his Karn and downtick. I get a Brainstorm out of it. He downticks his Karn, and then I shoot the Karn. You know what I mean? I kind of like that. So I'm going to go... I'm going to stack a Terminus on top in case he ends up actually Ulamogging. Hope he doesn't get rid of the white source. This man needs pizza, people. That's a problem. Alright, so it is the Karn. Again, this was kind of the whole idea. I wanted to get this guy in play so that he would downtick the Karn, then I can Helix to deal with it. The problem is now he gets an Ulamog. He needs his pizza. This guy needs his pizza. Forgot to turn on the alien. You know what was funny? I actually did have pizza today. Sure enough, he got rid of the Jace. Gotta hope there's no big follow-up here. Where is the skull? Evaros. I failed at the open. Oh no. Sorry, I missed that, Perfy. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of this guy. And then probably lose to this Ulamog, getting rid of my Watery Grave and my Sacred Foundry if I had a guess. I think I just have to send it back, though. I guess I should have considered... I don't know. He didn't currently have a way to get the Ulamog, though, so... But maybe I was supposed to put this too deep. Ooh. Okay. I guess I opt bottom this snap and look for a Logic Knot. Okay, that's almost a Logic Knot. I wasn't supposed to flow both the mana first. I was supposed to just do my thing. Alright, find Terminus or Path. Helix. Okay. Okay. Well, that's not ideal. Yeah, if I played the Teferi, he was just going to get exiled by Ulamog, so I wasn't thrilled about that line. I knew he had the Ulamog, so I guess that would have saved a land. So, fair enough. Maybe I'd be in a better spot then. Yeah, I guess maybe that would put me in a better spot. Either way, this looks like it's the game. Definitely can't beat both of those guys. Yeah, I think I do think Terminus should have been down one extra. I think I put Terminus on the wrong spot there. All right, so we want these Damping Spheres. Definitely want the Negate, the Stony Silence. These are all nice. Click is nice. Piece of Pressure. And D-Sphere is an option. It's probably something we're interested in. Get rid of these Helix. They're a bit clunky. Get rid of some Terminus. Actually, probably get rid of most of the Terminus. Maybe leave in a Miser. Miser Terminus. Because he's going to be bringing in, like, Thragtusks and Thought-Knot's Ears. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Let's be on the burn plan. Let's be on the burn plan. Take out Teferis. Take out Teferis or take out Jaces? What do you guys think? Thinking it. Jace, if we can. I think the way we win this is being on the burn plan. I don't think we like ever win with the walkers, so I think maybe I just want to leave all these in and get like really aggressive. Yeah, Jace without Terminus seems eh. You like Thoughtseize in this matchup? Yeah, actually, I could agree with that. Do we just trim on all the walkers? Leave it a Miser Terminus still, though? I guess the considerations are still having a walker somewhere in the deck. Walkers are just really bad against this deck. They're very hard to protect because of Ulamog. And both of his walkers, get rid of them. Walking Ballista is a good way to gun them down. They're very hard to protect. Okay, I think I like this, and the win con being Snapcasters, Vendilion Clicks, and then Bolts, K-Commands. We have a lot of burn damage in this deck. This seems fine. Damping Sphere, slow him down, and then just try to run him over. Yeah, let's go with this line. Oh, and while we're doing that, let me turn on the alien. Alien is on, and it is on the multicolor setting for 4-color control. On theme. Hey, it's a pretty good hand. Being that it's like just a Jeskai control hand. A little bit awkward mana, I guess. It has Damping Sphere. I think we keep this. I think I keep this and honestly lead on Island. I know it means I can't Helix next turn, but I don't know what this needs to get yet, and I think I have to opt, so. Opt to try to find a land to give me more information about what I need to get with this fetch land. I plan on sphering anyways next turn. Alright, gonna have to bottom that K-Command. Okay, Blood Crypt. Scalding Tarn. Mana's pretty covered now. I think we just go for a Shock. Damping Sphere. No protection on it, unfortunately. Also unfortunate it wasn't just like a Stony we had that turn. Stony that turn would have been sick. Yeah, drawing basics can be rough for sure. A lot of color restrictions here. A lot of color restrictions. Ooh, opponent's thinking though. See, like now a K-Command would have actually been sweet if he misses his land drop. Cracking now? Cracking now. Okay. Okay. Gets the tower. Interesting to see them go for the tower here with the Damping Sphere in play. That makes me feel like they have an answer to it. Let's see. Let's just play this, send it back. I don't think this deck is better than Blue-White Control, but you don't play this to be good, you play it to be sweet. Oh, 100%. This is, look, we're playing this today to be sweet, not close. Like, this is about being sweet. Not particularly close. I mean, honestly, like, I play Grixis as well. I don't think it's better than Blue-White Control, but I think it is super sweet. Just K-Command is such a sweet card. So I am happy to slap it into Jeskai Miracles and see what happens. I just love playing K-Commands alongside Snapcaster Mages. Not even 5-colored. Coward? Oh my god. That's brutal. That is brutal. Alright, Star is fine. Imagine we're getting the turn back here. I'm going to get real aggressive with my life total. I think I grab Hallowed Fountain. Hallowed Fountain does not let me cast... No, I guess I get Sacred Foundry. That lets me cast a K-Command. Yeah. Okay. Well, now we've drawn a lot of lands. Unfortunately, cannot snap Helix this turn. I could just go snap Bolt or snap Opt, sorry, to get the like snap beats going. Snappy beats. If he does have a Thought Knot Seer, I do have the path for it, which is nice. Couldn't think of a single green card that I would even like to play in a deck like this. Ewit? Double green? Ewit, I guess. That'd be a sweet one. Ewit, pick up K-Command, cast K-Command, snap back K-Command. That would be a cool one. Alright, I think I do get the snap beats going here. I don't know, I kind of have nothing going on. I think I'm supposed to go for it. Don't need the double black. The fetching is going to be like the longest part of this stream. Oh, let's not tap out a white here. Yeah, Ewit would be sweet, but there's like 0 chance you could fit a double green card in this deck. Not a chance. Alright, I'm doing this because, like, I want to get a little bit of pressure in play, and I also need to, like, get relevant spells into my hand. Honestly, like, he's getting to the point where he's probably going to cast the back toss next turn, so this might not be good enough. We're going to keep it. We're going to keep it. Okay. We fire off the opt on our own turn because of the damping sphere. Bottom that. Another damping sphere. Do I want to pile those on? Makes his, like, artifact cantrips awkward, and it makes it so if he does have the thingamajig this turn, it's pretty bad. By thingamajig, I mean, what's it called? Claim. Yeah, if you're gonna play that though, you're gonna need you know what? I think I do it. Yeah, I think I do it. Oh wait, it's 3 mana now. What spell did I cast? Opt, right? Okay, I don't do it. I changed my mind. Immediately forgot I cast a spell. You need to be like super base green to do that. Which, to be fair, green does lend itself to play more colors than usual. So I'm gonna let that resolve. I'm gonna path it. Eternal Command was a thing, and Eternal Command like recently put up a result. I think like not too long ago. With Assassin's Trophy even. Like, I think, like, Eternal Command could be real. So now the Helix, I just let this happen, because now Bolt is effectively the same thing as Helix. If I have to shock myself to, I guess I can get a basic. But I have to crack this to get to Helix him. And so I'm going to take the damage anyways, so I just let him take whatever. Eternal Command wasn't very good, but it's very fun. Exactly, that is like absolutely on the spectrum of sweet deck. Absolutely on the sweet deck spectrum. Okay. Now he doesn't know about this, so I assume he's not just going for like a Nature's Claim here. Because it wouldn't really solve all that much. He's trying to cast something, but he already cast a spell. I think he forgot about that. That's good for us. He has like an Ancient Stirrings, and he tried to cast it there. So I'm going to bolt him. Have I cast a spell yet? I did. Oh, I meant to fetch there. Ooh, that's a good draw. That's a pretty good draw. So we're going to draw step him with that. And play this second... Play this second sphere. I think I just crack now. Grab island, pass back, and do this. Though 1, 2, 3. This is the turn he's going into 7 mana. I don't know. He has 7 cards in his hand. It's pretty likely he just like slams a big threat. But I think I still have to do this. Hopefully he doesn't have something that can just nab both of these. Or if he does, I can get it. Okay, so he has double Karn, and then the rest doesn't really matter. So he's going to be able to cast the Karn, because he did draw the Urza's Mine here. Yeah, he was trying to Stirrings last turn. The question is, do I want to get rid of the next Karn? Because he's going to Karn downtick this turn. He's going to downtick on my click, because I have double sphere, so it doesn't matter about getting rid of one of the spheres. I think I do. I want to say I do. It's like one of the few things you can do that actually like matters. And I only have to get in for like a little bit more damage. That puts him closer to like a coil. Goyf kills players very well too. That's true. That is true. I'm going to get rid of the Karn. That might be a mistake though. I play control not because I want to win, but because I want my opponent to not win. Yeah, I agree with that. What do we draw? Mountain. That sucks. Getting him to 8, or getting him to the point where Karn doesn't get to attack again, or doesn't get to downtick again, has to uptick. Or do you just let him get a free downtick to kill this? I think getting him to 8 is actually more relevant, because I want him to downtick. He probably upticks anyways if he just cashes in his Karn. Yeah, That's probably fine. Just play this because if he decides to uptick, I might as well not lose my mountain. Yeah. We're in trouble. There's no way around it. We're definitely in trouble here. If he's feeling threatened because I just attacked him, like he may just cash it in here. I wouldn't be too surprised. Chromatic lantern, that'd be spicy. Yeah, I mean, I like playing control decks. I like doing sweet stuff. That's my driving factor. What is going on here? What is this? That is an expensive map. That's a really expensive map. Now we can get Sanctum and actually have it be relevant. Oh, he gets a power plant though. Isn't Sanctum just like better here? I don't know. Like if these are going to be in play, I guess maybe they won't permanently be in play. Well, you definitely can't cast anything else because it costs 4 more. And he does go for the uptick. Okay, so that means we're going to be able to get him to 6 here. And 6 is double bolt range, so it's kind of where we want to be. Drawing lands is not, though. Drawing lands is not where we want to be. Getting him to 6 is a pretty crucial number, which is why I wanted to go for the attack last turn. I figured there was a chance he may just uptick anyways, but fortunately we're kind of flooding out here. Honestly, that sounds like the best argument for band control. Ewit as 4 more snaps, right? Okay, so he just bolts the Snapcaster, and we're on a pretty quick clock. We need to find... I guess if he bolts the Snapcaster, which he is, now I can, like, find K command and go deal damage, pick up Snap, end of turn, maybe, like, yeah, this could be a thing. Alright, this is a clock, though. We have, like, a 1-turn clock. I have to draw K command here. My gut says, like, don't crack these because I want untouchable lands. But then I draw another land and I want to die, so I guess that's another thing. And then I just draw more lands and want to die. Alright. Ooly dooly. Yeah, I think all 3 threats is probably gonna be game here. We tried, yeah, I think we gave it our best shot, but unfortunately, you know what, we could still get there. There's still some draws. Like, we could draw the Banefire that we put in the deck, right? We put a Banefire in there. We did put a Banefire in, right? We didn't forget about that. Right now, that would be lethal. No, it wouldn't. Yes, it would. Banefire would be lethal. Let's just draw it off the top. Banefire. 1 time. Spicy. Okay. Okay. Gotta do everything I can do to not die this turn and not expose my red sources and not... Okay, so I have to go... Snap. Oh, he gets to do that. Never mind. No, never mind. Never mind. Ultimate Ook. Okay, so I wanted to go Snapcaster. If his sequencing was wrong, and he couldn't Ultimate Ook in this turn, I was gonna go Snap target Helix, block Ulamog, Helix him. That way, this guy can't kill us because it puts me to 14. And I actually get to block as well. If I got to block him, I didn't get to block. It was all kinds of sequencing about how he did this. He should have like started with Uptick Karn or whatever. But with his, actually in his particular case, he should have just immediately ultimated Ugin because that means I can't win the game. I don't know. Depending on how the sequencing was there, maybe I would have been able to get another turn and get to bolt him. But I did not see that Ugin was in ultimate range, so here we are. I think we gave it our best shot. I put this water bottle. Here we go. Gave it our best shot. Oh well. That's probably gonna be a rough one. Any way you slice it. I think in this deck, as bad as the mana is, like, this could probably be a counter squall. This deck has a lot of burn in it, and probably wants its negate to also say deal 2 damage, even if it makes it harder to cast because you're trying to have all the colors anyways. I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe there's not enough black for that to be true. Maybe there's not enough black for that to be true. Alright. This looks like a hand. This looks like a hand. Remember Ugin in Standard? Like, that was the cards that they printed in the Standard. Remember how he exists as a card? Isn't that wild? Isn't it wild how this card exists? Alrighty. We got a lot of lands here. And it's Dredge, because the only 2 decks people play in Modern right now on Magic Online are Dredge and Tron, which is unfortunate. But it is the world we currently live in. I think we're just going to have to wait it out for a little bit for that to not be the case. But hopefully you guys like watching Tron and Dredge matchups. I think I want to actually lead. I don't want to bolt this turn. Whatever. Like, this matchup's just, like, borderline impossible, so I don't want to lead on the Colonnade because I potentially want to bolt, but yeah, whatever. I almost didn't want to, like, play this and just scoop and then, like, not let him know how to sideboard. But we don't really have much of a sideboard either. I guess we have Anger. Well, the problem is right now the auto scoops are, like, what is everywhere in Modern. This deck is so popular right now, it's disgusting. So popular at the moment. Hold on, can I get, like, some better lighting? I feel like I look like a guy in a dark room. That wasn't very descriptive, but a guy in a dark room. Hold on. Alright, I'm a little brighter now. Cathartic. What a hand. I would like to play this deck if you guys are down, maybe just, like, the whole night. Like, if you guys are down, I might be into just, like, jamming a bunch of this, because it's just, like, a sweet one. It seems fun to play. Otherwise, we could just play, like, Grixis or something, but because of that, we may just, like, be a little aggressive on scooping decks like this. Look at what's happening already. Half his deck's already... He's at 30 cards left in his library. Half his deck is already in his graveyard. It's turn 2. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I would totally make... I would love to play and tweak this deck. For sure. For sure. I don't know. Like, how do we ever beat this? I'm bolting an Amalgam. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? This is not a winnable... Wait, when did that happen? When did the other Amalgam get there? What just happened that triggered that Amalgam to come back on my end step? Oh, the other Amalgam hitting, right, of course. The other Amalgam hitting the graveyard, seeing the trigger. I missed that. Oh well. $10 says play all stream and have you tweak it. That, absolutely. I was happy to play it either way. Absolutely. Alright, we're toast. Not a draw, we can get out of here. So let's try bringing in some graveyard hate. Which honestly, so hey Smodzle, thank you so much. Man of your word. I appreciate that. So yeah, this is gonna be a 4-color stream. That's what we're gonna do. Honestly, so the thing is that the tweaks are gonna have to be like probably Magic Online tweaks, maybe not just open meta tweaks. I think Surgical is something you just need right now because of this Dredge deck being everywhere. So Dredge deck, we want Anger, we kind of want Detention Sphere. Is it Staticaster as a way to keep down Narcomoebas and Bloodghasts? What else? Purge is a permanent answer to his dudes. The Amalgams and the Bloodghasts. Honestly, like, it's probably better than a Teferi, just having a Dawnbringer. We like Terminus, we like Path, we like Helix, we like Bull, we like all our removals still. Escansa seems ambitious and hard to be relevant. These kind of suck. Kind of want this Dawnbringer in here. I think it's a good way to just, like, stabilize and then, you know, get in there. Yeah, Logic Knot's very bad. So bad we probably just want to take them all out. Logic Knot is definitely bad. Anything else in here I even want to touch? Click is pretty awful. I don't know. This seems like a reasonable configuration. Engineered's not very good against them. It's like actively bad against them. Click is not a great form of pressure because they have a free 1/1 flyer in the deck. Hits Conflag, yeah, I know. I just don't think... I don't think we're set up to beat this deck at the moment, unfortunately. I don't think we're set up to beat it. Does Dredge have bridges? No, it does not. It does not. So Dredge's threats, surprisingly, they attack you from two different angles. So especially right now, since they got Creeping Chill, it's like heavily a burn deck, which is really weird. They can kill you without ever hitting you with a creature now. They have 12 points. I think we keep this one. They have 12 points of burn damage, uncounterable helixes in their deck that just say when they flip it over, if they mill it over, they get to hit you. And then conflagrates to deal the other points of damage. So let's see. What does leading on island mean? We can't do nothing. So we're gonna play island and play on optic, I think. Though then again, we're still in the terminus plan, so maybe I was supposed to lead on. Maybe I was supposed to lead on Steve Ments there because we're planning on like opt is a tool for terminus more than it is for fixing the hand. And this hand doesn't really need fixing. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I was wrong there. Because I think we may want this for terminus. Especially because we have the Jace in our hand. I'm going to go with that. Okay, so we drew Escanta, and we just need to hope our opponent doesn't just, like, go buck wild. I am going to play this rather than leaving up Celestial Purge when he doesn't have any board state yet. So, there's the Creeping Chill number 1. The first, God, he hit it off freaking Shriekhorn. Not even a Dredge. And he hit Stinkweed Imp. Yeah, I mean, he's come on. Come on. He hits Prized Amalgam, Bloodghast, and Creeping Chill. This is unreal. Off the first one, he gets Creeping Chill. Second, before untap, he gets the best Dredger. He gets Stinkweed, the Dredge 5. And then he hits another Creeping Chill, a Bloodghast, and an Amalgam. Oh, this deck is gross. This deck is absolutely gross. So look at that. We've taken 6 points of damage, and he hasn't cast, like, a spell, basically. He cast Shriekhorn. This Creeping Chill really gave this deck, like, wild, He hit another Creeping Chill! He hasn't done anything yet! And I'm at 11! You see what I'm talking about? Like, it's a burn deck now. It's like this weird, uncounterable burn deck now. This dude hasn't done anything. He's gotten me for 9 points of damage, and now he has 6 power. More than 6 power, because he has more than one Amalgam in there. Holy cow. 9, hits me for 9, uncounterable damage. I have played 2 lands in an Escanta. He has 9 power in play. What a world we live in. I imagine I have to bin this, and I think... Ooh. Magic Online freeze there? Oh, hold on one sec. There we go. Wasn't working. I think we have to bin, and I think the only chance we have for survival in this match is hitting a Terminus. I could Purge, but I don't think we ever win if I go for a Purge. I think I have to try to Terminus him. Another Narcomoeba. Okay. Another Narcomoeba. Uh-oh. Alright, here we go. Let him attack. He has a Conflagrate in there. He has 7 cards in his hand, so we are at least taking 7 here, even if we hit this Terminus. Terminus? That's not a Terminus. Terminus is also not a Terminus. So that means we're dead. He has 7 points of burn damage in his... I could get rid of one of these. I take 6, go to 5, and he has 7 points of burn in his graveyard. So that's turn 3 kill right there. Dead. Dead. This deck is wild. I'm telling you, like, this dredge, you're going to see the next, like, the next modern tournament, like, next large-scale modern tournament, I honestly think that deck is going to be everywhere. I think that deck is absurd. And this is, I mean, to be fair, I've never been the person sitting there playing it. I've always been playing against it, so it's hard to tell, like, what it feels like playing it. But, man, playing against it, I don't know if my opponents just always have nut draws, but it feels so good. That Creeping Chill feels like it made the deck, like, I get it lost some consistency, but, like, I don't feel it from this end. This end, I'm just getting creepy chilled for 12 points of damage. You love Legacy Dredge, you don't like Modern Dredge? As in you don't like playing it, or you don't like, what do you mean? Like you enjoy playing Legacy Dredge, but don't like playing Modern, or? I think we have to mulligan this hand. Yeah, it's pretty clunky. This one's not fantastic, but man, with this opt, it's a slow opt. I'm on the draw, and I get a scry. I think I can keep it. We just need to find, like, a fetch land. I don't think I can keep the second colonnade. I think I have to find a fetch land. Unfortunately. Playing it. Gotcha. Alright, basic plains. Not a fetch land. We're going to play this tapped. Really hope we draw one this draw step. It was a little bit greedy bottoming the other colonnade, but I think it was going to be too slow in most matchups. Looks like we're playing against likely humans. Which I would assume the pile of the best removal in the format would be good against humans, but we do have a clunky hand here. That's really bad for us. Okay. So I'm going to have to play this in shock, send it back. Kind of gives away our plan here. It's unfortunate that this is a draw that, like, Logic Knot could have done something, potentially. But I guess not against Alia. So we're going to have to opt here. And need some good hits. Need some good uns. No Mantis Riders. Good at least. So this guy comes in, and I have to opt here in response to his trigger. So close. So close. So close. Yeah, this is an awkward one. My opponent's probably like, okay. Okay. Well, that's not the end of the world now. We have to get rid of Thalia. Do unfortunately have to get rid of Thalia here. Yep, this is fine. This is fine, says the man on fire. Alright, so we lose that K command. Do have to path here. Hopefully he doesn't just follow it up with like another Thalia. Take 2 damage, go to 14. Draw a fetch land, hopefully. Which is unfortunately painful, but like starts to maybe claw us out of this. If we don't find a fetch, like if I don't find a land, at least give me another terminus. Okay, that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. For a non-land spell, that's well, I guess there aren't really any land spells, but for a non-land, that is pretty good. I'll take it. Oh man, I have to like Helix that now. I have like not many other. Yeah, I think I like have to Helix that, which sucks. It means I got to take the 4 off these guys, but I think I have to Helix that. Now I have to Helix. I can't even Helix that. Jeez. Okay, so now I go kill this guy because my best out is a Terminus, so I might as well take less damage this turn. Because the only way I'm getting out of this is a Terminus, I think. I think the only way I can get out of this is a Terminus. So it's actually kill her because this is 3 damage. And I don't need the other K command. She's going to become a 3/3. So yeah, Helix her, take the 2, and then hope I draw a Terminus. And then if I do, we're like kind of in this game. Okay. Still on the like make the play that takes the least amount of damage, which now is killing Phyrexian Crusader. I don't think I can just take 4 this turn. I keep like just barely drawing the removal spell. I think I'm supposed to get rid of him with Path. If I get rid of her, then I draw land, I can snap Path, kill him. But I would take 6 this turn, go to 9. Maybe she's like that important to kill though. Yeah, she unlocks more of my draws. I think I do have to get rid of her. Also, basic mountain, you really don't see that. I know, I'm just barely holding on to the game. Just barely holding. I imagine overall this is a good matchup. We're just getting toasted by our own deck here. So we're going to go to 9. I think I was supposed to kill her. That way land lets me... Like, if I kill him... Yeah, that's fine. None of my... The only spell in my hand that matters is Snapcaster, so... Probably just takes the other Cake Man or something. Yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. We've got this guy covered. Fortunately, these have fly. I do have to path him, I feel like. I don't think I can go... Because, like, if these had a removal spell that killed him, that would be a different story. I think I have to get just basic island. Means I can't cast K commands, though. But whatever, they're under him anyways. I think I have to go take 3. Path the beefy dude. Even though I could just like throw this guy under the bus and maybe my biggest out is just getting a Terminus, so I'm supposed to path one of these, block, but no. Because we can find like bolts and be in this game. Bolt this, bolt if his hand sucks. Problem is he has like 2 draws in play, which is not great. Not ideal. We're at 5 against the Mantis Rider deck. It's not good. Not good. Still, even like bolts kind of start doing stuff. Bolt have logic not up, I guess. Helix me? Ugh. Yikes. So now I have to like draw Helix. This guy of course has first strike. Draw Terminus? Draw his Canta. That does not do it. That was a very unfortunate series of draws. It was a pretty unfortunate series of draws. So, let's see. What do we want? What do we not want? We want Staticaster. We want Anger. Definitely like those. Engineered's good as well. Celestial Purge is an option. He's definitely a more tilted red version. He had the main deck Daredevils. So this card definitely has more targets than usual. And Detention Sphere is an option. So, oh, and Lyra is an option. A lot of options. It's about what we're going to want to cut. And what we can find room to cut. Like, I like Ascanta. I think we still trim it down to, like, to get these logic knots out of here. These are terrible. Because, like, the Planeswalkers still do a reasonable job at winning the game. They do. I'm thinking, I think I want the Lyra. I think I want at least the Purge. Maybe trim it to Fairy and bring in a Purge. And just trying to stick one of these 4 things in this whole big pile of removal hopefully gets us there as long as we draw land. Like this is the kill 'em section. This is the win 'em. The kill 'em, the win 'em. I think I cut both searches. It's pretty hard to find time with the searches. But if we do, it is a good way to keep up with them and make sure that we're always ahead on removal and always finding a removal spell. I don't think it's completely unreasonable that we get rid of both of them, but I kind of like having one in the deck. I'm not thrilled about Detention Sphere. That card's like really bad against Thalia. You know? But then again, this is kind of bad against Thalia too. I'm going to try like this. But I think maybe D-Sphere for Escanta could be correct. I mean, I'm keeping this one. Definitely keeping this one. We got lands and spells. This is going to grab a Foundry here. I want a potentially untapped land in case he plays a Thalia, I guess. I do apologize, like, I'm not quite used to playing a 4-color deck, so my land sequencing might be off tonight. I think that's going to be where there's going to be, like, some error. Meddling Mage? Sure. It's fine. I think I grab a Watery Grave. Untap. Play this island and pass it back. K command up. Hope he like goes Image or something. Which would be a super risky play, but hope he goes Image. Super risky play on his end. I think I take the 2. Oh, he doesn't attack at all, huh? He thinks I'm on Helix for sure. It's going to be Sin Collector. Okay. First K command of the night. Will not be the last. So I'm going to go you discard and kill 2 here. Or deal 2 here, I should say. He's going to take the path out of my hand on the Sin Collector. We get a champion out of his hand. Interesting that he was sandbagging a champion. I wonder if he just drew that this turn. That's probably what that means. Yep, takes the path. Okay, good draw. Good draw. I'm going to play Hallowed Fountain. This lets me opt into Terminus if we need it, or just Bolt. Hey, how's it going? Perestroika. Okay, cool. So they're going to play Mantis Rider, which means I get to go for the opt for Terminus line. And then if I don't find it, I bolt the Mantis Rider. Jace. Jace is worth keeping here. I keep him, bolt the guy, then have like Jace on a almost clean board. Another opt. Interesting. So if he has another Mantis Rider, it's awkward. But I guess I still Jace Brainstorm here. And if I find a Bolt or a Path, then I get to protect it from a Mantis Rider. Okay, we find a Path. So I'm just going to put these 2 lands back on top. Now if I get to untap with this Jace, we're feeling really good. Which we should be able to here. If he has the Snapcaster Mage guy, it sucks. He gets to Snapcaster my Bolt and kill my Jace. Oh, never mind. He can't with these lands. Right? He can only tap for creatures, but... Oh, no. I forget how the guy reads. If you can tap this for it. Oh, it is another Mantis Rider. Perfect. That was perfect. This is good for us. I think I can afford to just grab the plains here, honestly. Yeah, because otherwise my only other white source is a Hallowed Fountain and I don't need more blue, so we'll path. Jace is at the full 3, which is nice. Gonna get a fresh Brainstorm. K-Command still does not have a creature to pick up. We're at 13. But we can set up a terminus, which could be nice. Oh, another path. See if we can set up a terminus here. We can. Oh my goodness. And we, wow, what a good, what good hits here. Let's just go Jace terminus on top because I want to keep all of these. So there's normally you get to set up an opt where you get to be like opt bottom something then draw the terminus, but I actually like all of these cards including the second Jace. So I think we just keep them all, send it back, set up an opt terminus on top. If he just attacks, I just let him attack. I want to do the terminus. I want the terminus to catch multiple things, so if he just goes to combat, we're letting that happen. Best case scenario, he plays like another Mantis Rider or just like anything pre-combat. Sure. Can't name everything. It's probably gonna like name terminus here, and that's fine. You got it. Oh, and he's going deep. Cool. This is fine for us. My hand is like way too good for this. I want to save this K command to be like for when I have a Snapcaster. I can go Helix. It uses more resources, but I guess I can't cast the Terminus at any point until I Helix this thing. So I guess I go Helix, opt, Terminus, get a 2-for-1. I think that's fine. I think this is fine. Eats his whole turn, and I have Jace on an empty board with more removal spells, so hot damn. Oh, this is going to be hard for him to beat. Jace on top, Colonnade, go. We're doing it. This card's so good. It's so good when it doesn't have anything. It kills so many of his threats for free. Champion, Lieutenant, Thalia. Thalia resolves. That's a free kill. That's another free kill. Oh wow, we get double free kill here. This is ridiculous. This probably just gets a concession, to be honest. Or not. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Alright, one more turn of just sending back. I don't think I attack with the Colonnade yet. And then we're going to just start upticking Jace. I think we have him locked between this and the removal spells in our hand. Haven't found a Snapcaster yet, though. Cashing this in? No. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. You'd be surprised if we ever +2 Jace. I know, but I feel like we have to at some point. Alright, just going to go ahead and cash in a bolt here. I think at some point I'm supposed to. He picked up what again? Not Mantis Rider, it was something else. Oh, Sin Collector. Sin Collector, I could just... I just get to kill it for free. And I hide my best cards, I guess. I just hide these. Hide these two? What does he get that these don't kill? The champion, I guess. The whatever that guy's called. Do I want to let him take K command? No, I'm gonna let him take anger, I think. I think it's really hard for him to ever get enough resources out around that card. Yep. So he gets to tank anger, which is fine. This just kills so many of his threats, man. Now I think I start upticking soon. If not now. I'm gonna draw the path. I just if I find like a Snapcaster, I'm feeling better to uptick. But with the path plus this dude, I feel fine. I think I just start upticking. Oh, I should play a land. No, I don't need to play the land. There's no reason. Yeah, Buglers are annoying. They get him back in this game for sure. Except when he gets, like, X1s, I guess. Yeah, he just concedes after that one. That was good. That was good. Oh, wow. That was a lot of lands. That was a lot of lands. Alright, I think always sideboarded was fine. Brutality is honestly not the worst thing in the world. It can kill. It can kill, but I think we have enough other good kill spells here. Yeah, let's just run it back. Jace good. Jace so good. I mean, if there's a deck for this deck to ever beat, it's the one filled with creatures for sure. So, if there's like a... How many removal spells do we have in this deck? A lot. 7, 10, 14, 18. We have like 30 removal spells in this deck. Alright, this is one that could... Meddling Mage could really get us. But I think we keep it. Yeah, for sure. So the thing is, like, the main deck's already pretty reasonable against this deck. Alright, finally finds a Vial. See if we can match it with a K command. There's a Snapcaster. What would I want to path this turn? What would I want to path this turn? Maybe something. Ah, man, this is another instance I'd want a Godless Shrine. There's actually, like, it's really coming up that I want a Godless Shrine. Oddly enough. Really didn't think that would be the case, but this is something I wanted to pay attention to, was, like, count the amount of times that I'd want Godless Shrine. Here's one of them. This is number 2 so far this league. Meddling Mage. Meddling Mage. I think, so he names Path, right? If I think about it. I think I do Path here. Yeah, like, I really wish I could get a... This would be a Godless Shrine turn. Exactly, well, which is why Thalia wasn't a consideration. Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of this guy and hope he doesn't name Helix. Hope his next best guess isn't Helix and he names like Bolt or something instead. Having a Path there feels bad, but I think we were supposed to. Especially because I thought about it. I think it was too easy that he names Path. Maybe he just names Bolt, though. Names K Command. Cool. Oh, wow. What does he cheese me by passing? He could cheese me here. He could cheese me. I'm just going to do this. I don't want to give him... He could put this to 2 and then have Phantasmal Image, I guess. I'd imagine he's like low on Phantasmal Images post-board, though, because that card's pretty bad when I just have 6 million pieces of removal. But I think I'm supposed to just get rid of it there. Sync Collector's fine. It's fine unless he has another Meddling Mage here. Even if he does, it's still fine. I have 3 different removal spells in my hand. He just takes this other Helix. Takes the other Helix, names Path, and then I can't... Yeah, if he has Meddling Mage, it does suck. Oh, it looks like he doesn't, unless he's doing it on my upkeep. Draw step, he's not. Interesting. I was gonna say, because if he takes Helix, then it's 2 turns, and I have to find a land before I can snap Helix. No activation of Vial at all, and leaves it on 2? Interesting. Mantis Rider's fine. Let him go to attacks first. I'm gonna Path. I want to be able to snap Helix. Yeah, we are just absolutely all the removal. But the deck is like 30 removal spells, like I said. That Vial was super suspicious. It really was. It's got me thinking. It's got me thinking. K Command would be a hot hit. That's a pretty hot hit as well. That was a consideration to get double red. Couldn't get Blood Crypt with that land, though. No activation again. What is his hand? Just all Mantis Riders? Interesting, interesting, interesting. No, they never saw Anger. Another Mantis Rider, okay. Honestly, like, tempting to take this hit. I'm thinking maybe it's Meddling Mage. And they're waiting for me to, like, snap Helix. But I still think I bite and go for it. Then again, I take 3 to do this. Maybe this is wrong. Maybe this is wrong. Well, I think I'm committed now. Because I can still path. Either way, I'm going to be able to, like... Oh, you know what he has? I know what he has. He's got this stupid, Oh, he didn't have it. Never mind. Never mind. I was going to say he has the Snapcaster Mage of his own that he was going to flash in and steal it from me, but he didn't, so... Never mind. I was going to say he had Dire Fleet Daredevil to steal the thing I Snapcaster, and that I would then path. And I thought about that after I went for it, but I guess he didn't have that. That really surprises me. What is going on? Oh, we just draw like the sickest? The infinite removal spell that unfortunately dies to the other removal spell in our hand. What does this man have? Activate Vial now? No, what? I mean, I know why he's leaving it on 2. Oh, now he ticked it up to 3. Interesting. Okay. What'd you get? What's your 3-drop? Sink Collector? Sure. Sure. Take this card or take this card? And then lose to this card, hopefully. Takes Anger. Kind of surprised he took Anger there. He's got 3 cards in hand, so yeah, maybe. Yep, that's a good one. That's the card that I'm like most nervous about in this matchup, I think, because it's a little bit tricky to kill. Can't kill it with this card. And refuels him. Alright, he's got Freebooter in his hand. We are still going to play this. Shoot. Oh! Oh! Alright, so I want to go K-Command. How do I want to sequence this? He only has 2 cards in hand, so in a million lands, so the vials don't really matter, right? The vials don't, like, really matter. So make him discard, pick up Snap might be the best option. I could also go deal 2 damage, pick up Snap, kill this. He plays Freebooter, takes my path, or doesn't even get to. I get to path it. He gets nothing, and I have a Snapcaster in hand that he can't do anything with. That kind of seems fine. I probably want to do something on my turn where he can't, like, react with a image or something. So I can go K-Command, deal 2, pick up Snap. He has 2 cards in hand. Then I don't have a land yet to Snap, do it again, but then he goes Freebooter, I go path it, he looks at my hand with Snapcaster, and this card keeps him locked. Hopefully. I think that's fine. It's just like a not super duper value plan, but like anytime I'm picking up Snapcaster, I feel okay. Send back. Yeah, we're looking to snap Cake Man. I do have to find a land though. I imagine he leads with Freebooter here. Hopefully this can just keep most things that he draws under lock. Can buy us the time. Don't want him to, like, he has so many X1s in this deck. Oh, he just sends back? Doesn't even Freebooter? Wow, he doesn't even Freebooter. I think I'm just supposed to send back here. No, maybe not. Maybe I'm supposed to opt. Actually, I think I'm supposed to opt. Because my snap plays are all 1 mana anyways. I'm not really looking to, like, opt Terminus right now anyways. I'm looking to find lands. The bottom that one. Ascanta. I kind of like that. That's kind of sick here. Yeah, I'm going to play that. Let's leave this path up. That's a good one. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, once we get to this stage of the game, I know Azcanta's, like, really rough. You have to get out of the early stages of the game, but now we have Azcanta and I get to flip it. It's a land drop that's going to let me now snap K command, but it's also just lets me, like, guarantee removal spell every single turn, which is going to be really hard for him to get out of. He does have 4 cards, which is... This is tricky. This is definitely tricky. He's going to go for this guy in my draw step, I think. I think I do bottom the Colonnade here. No, because I'm going to get hit anyways, so I might as well draw another thing that guy can't hit. And I get to flip Azcanta anyways. So I like that. He's going to draw step, hit me with the Searchy Dude, which I'll path, and then he has no target to take. And I get an Azcanta activation this turn, or I get to go, like, snap path. I have this guy, locks. Yeah, we should be fine here. I think keeping that was fine. Like, it's a land drop we're okay to hit, and it means that his freebooter misses entirely. Not that it doesn't, like, miss entirely anyways because I'm pathing it, but, like, you know what I mean. Your opponent cannot win this game. They do have 4 cards in their hand. They do it, like, that is the one scary factor still here. They have all instant speed threats at 2 and 3, and they have 4 cards in their hand, which I suspect are a lot of X1s, and that's why they are not playing them. I have to imagine that that's why that's happening. I think I do activate this still, despite these. Alright, well, Engineered Explosives to kill these seems pretty funny, but I think I just take Helix. Oof. Okay. Well, I just send back now. Actually, do I play the Jason Brainstorm? Yeah, I do. I played the Jason Brainstorm. What am I talking about? Absolutely play the Jason Brainstorm here. With Helix in hand, and is it Staticaster in play? Not a chance. I don't Jace Brainstorm. Alright, so we were going to see these with the Brainstorm. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. That's got to be a good matchup. The fact, look, we are both Grixis control, Jeskai control, and Miracles all wrapped up into one deck. We got to be in a good spot there. We got to be in a good spot in that matchup. Jace too good, ban him. Get him out of here. Too good for the format. All I'm saying is, where this deck is good, it's so much fun. Oh yeah, when you get a good matchup, you are just having the time of your life. when you have the good matchups, it just feels great. You can do anything. Like, it feels real good. Absolutely. Hey, Fluffy's live too. Playing Abzan Value Rhinos. Whoa. Alright. Well, we're 1-2, not great, but hopefully we can claw back to a 3-2 here, make some changes, and then move into the next round. Like I said, the only downside with playing on Magic Online right now is there is just like a super specific meta, and I feel like we're going to end up making changes based on that rather than, you know, what I would do for an open meta. Nice, pleasant opponent. We got the play, we'll keep. Lead on a Blood Crypt. Lead on a Blood Crypt? If I lead on a Blood Crypt, it means I can't Terminus. Very few decks that I'm going to want to Terminus against turn 1. They'll ban Terminus first. Oh yeah, they'd ban Terminus before Jace for sure. For sure. This is actually really interesting first land play. I think this is the safe one. This is the safe one. Counterspell isn't legal in Modern. Logic not used because Counterspell is not legal in Modern. Yes. It is not banned, but it is just simply not printed in Modern. Bummer. Tron again. So like I said, like honestly, 60% of my matchups right now have been Tron and Dredge, and you see it in this league. in our 4 matches we played against Tron and Dredge. Tron twice, Dredge once. Everybody seems to be on these decks. I'm just going to show him the spice right away. Yeah, Logic Knot's the best next option we have. Who knows, maybe we get something sweet from the Ravnica block with Azorius in it. The Ravnica set with Azorius in it. I'm doubtful, but being that Teferi's already a thing a lot of people are complaining about. Ugh. This makes me sad. I guess I want to keep that. Speaking of Logic Knot. Opponent said they're lagging a bit and they apologize for that. Yeah, of course. Alrighty, the old Natty T. Gotta love Natty T. Gotta love Natty T. Unfortunately, while this is a threat I can normally beat with this deck, I cannot currently with this hand. And I want to have K Command mana, so we're going to grab this Watery Grave here. So I do have to counter it. If we have the Path in the hand, I'd rather just do that, but we don't, so here we are. I can see a blue-white counterspell. I don't think it'll happen, but there's hope. Can you really see it, though? That's the problem. Like, can you honestly see that? I can't, like, I would love it, but I can't imagine that they put a blue-white counterspell into the same standard that has Teferi in it. I just, like, I can't imagine that. I'd love it. It would be a pleasant surprise, but I cannot imagine it. I can't, like, those two cards together, there's no way. Teferi untap into hard counterspell, there's just no way. Like, regardless of the drawback. Alright, our hand's looking pretty weak. Opponent's asking, they said they haven't seen 4-color control before. How's it playing? I said, well, we're just trying it now. It's our first league. Yeah, Teferi is way too good to be alongside, oof. And they just keep on coming. And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. Oh boy. Well, we're going to fire off a Helix this turn. Not particularly productive turn. I think I do crack here. Grab just about any land, probably Steam Vents. Got our color spread pretty nice. Hey, that's a good draw. I like that. Send it back. That's at least a reasonable draw here. At least it isn't Stoneforge Mystic. Oh my god. The fact Stoneforge Mystic is not legal in the format is absurd. And I stand by that 100%. Like, I know that's a big controversy. Like, it's in my head, it makes zero sense that that card is on the ban list. No sense that that card is on the ban list. Wu-Tang Counterspell. Oh my god, that's what it would be called. That's too funny. That is what it would be. Is what it would be called. Hit me with that big threat. You won't. Oh, you will. Oh, stop, please. No. Wow. That is... I probably should have just like Cake Mandel too. I don't think I can keep up with this guy though, either way. I mean, if I knew I was drawing another one, I would have fired one off, but... At least I don't really have a board for him to wipe. Always looking at the bright side. That is good. That is a good point. This guy's minus 11, right? Oh, minus 10. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna go. I guess, no, I don't even want to shatter this, because then it just makes it worse into... Yeah, I want him to discard a card and get this out of alt range. And fetch and draw a Terminus that says also hit Planeswalkers? I suppose? That hits Planeswalkers. Alright, so now this turn when he attacks, I go Shatter, deal 2 again. My opponent doesn't have to cast any more spells for the rest of the game and still probably gets me here. The problem is they're going to also cast more spells this game. Okay. I want to keep hitting Ulamog here, but this is playing to not lose rather than playing to win here, so which is not ideal. Not ideal. I don't have enough to. Yeah, I mean that means we've probably lost this is I mean, I guess I'm dead to this guy pretty quickly. I don't think I have a main deck answer to be able to deal with this other than Teferi, but I then would die to these. Yeah. One getting through kills me here. I guess I get Teferi, draw Helix. Let's play to our outs. Let's play to our outs. Teferi, draw a Helix. Okay. How to play to our outs. Alrighty, let's get those Damping Spheres in. Let's get the Stony Silence, Thoughtseize. Detention Sphere is not the cleanest answer in the world, but it is something we could probably bring in. I don't think the Planeswalkers are reasonable. I think the Terminuses are pretty bad. Am I missing something that I brought in last time? Last time I played against a Tron opponent in paper, I brought in Lyra, and I was just like, go, don't have a threat, and he didn't have a threat, and it killed him. It was pretty funny. Oh, negate, that's what I forgot to bring in. It was pretty funny. Just worked. Just kind of worked. Alright, I think this is all we want here. Try to be on the burn plan. Probably won't work. Fortunately, this is a matchup that I think we give alongside the Dredge one. So that's kind of the problem with this deck right now. I think there's a lot of sweet stuff going on, but I think it is very poorly positioned at this exact moment. Because at this exact moment, there is a huge amount of Tron and Dredge, and those are two auto-lose matchups with this deck. We're a control deck that has no Field of Ruins, which is rough against Tron. That card does help quite a bit with buying the time. Hey, what's up, Old Man Wizard? Old Man Wizard, I have a question. Is there a shortened name you prefer, or do you want me to just call you the Old Man Wizard each time? Which I will do if that's what you prefer. But I'm wondering, like, should I just say Wizard? Should I say Old Man? Do you prefer Old Man, Wizard, or the full name? Old Man is fine? Perfect. I like Old Man more anyways. I like that one more anyways. Of all the versions you made of Miracle, this one is the worst against Tron. Absolutely. Not even close. This one is Man Wizard. Man Wizard's the best combination. Oh, Man Wizard's definitely the best one. Yes, I would agree with that statement. This is absolutely the worst build against Tron. I think of many of the control decks we built, this one is the weakest to Tron. I would agree with that. I think that was a mistake. I was supposed to bolt him there. Yeah, that was a mistake. Not a chance. I wasn't supposed to grab a Steam Vents and bolt him. Yeah, this land sequencing has been wrong. This week sequencing this game has been wrong. My head wasn't there. Seeing a lot of control decks the last couple of days. Really? Playing on Magic Online? I have seen, like, none. It is, like, and I'm really not exaggerating here. It has been nothing but Dredge and Tron for me, unfortunately. Yo, did you guys see this? Is this going to show up? I just saw this on Reddit before I started. This person made, like, real-life mocks out of, like, real gemstones and gold. I know it's probably not showing up very well in here, but I just saw it on Reddit, and that is, like, the coolest thing ever. Just noticed it was on my phone to the side. Kind of forgot I left it up. That is some Magic dedication right there. Isn't that super sweet? It was a wedding gift for them. And I was like, man, that's awesome. Alright, do I want to leave up Logic Knot, or do I want to take this as an opportunity to K-command, destroy this, and make them mill? Or make them discard? They mull to 5 this game. Ancient Stirrings revealed, Power Plant. Dude, I'm just going to ball out on him here. And by ball out on him, I mean make a greedy line that's probably going to punish me and cost me this game, but I'm going to say you discard and kill this thing. It denies them a cantrip and also good interaction with my current board state. I think I'm supposed to get rid of it here. And after mulliganing, like, they're not gonna have the tower into Karn, right? Like, there's no way. There's not a chance they have tower into Karn here. See? Not a tower. We're good. We're golden. We have no pressure on our opponent, and that's kind of one of the big issues with this list. Then again, we have a ton of burn. I would say we have no pressure, but maybe it's still hard to get the full 20 across, and if we're... I don't know. Maybe that's not entirely true. Maybe it's just that we don't have Field of Ruins. And I'm not saying there's any way we can put Field of Ruins in this deck. I don't think there's no way. Not in a 4-color deck. It's a stretch already in the 3-color decks. Winning that for sure. Alright, we really need to capitalize on this time that we're buying from our opponent. So with Marsh Flats and Lightning Helix this turn, plus Bolt even, I do get to flip as Kanta. This is fine. You'd have to go down on spells, not lands, yeah. Which is not something I think we want to do, so... Go Helix, Bolt. I mean, this is our game plan for sure. We're looking for Snapcasters. Colonnade. That's pretty tempting. That's pretty tempting. I think I keep that one. Question is Helix or as Kanta this turn. I suppose the answer is Helix. Gonna have to counter that. I'm just trying to slow them down the best I can. Hit them to 11, or Helix them to 11, hit them to 7. Hit them again, hopefully one more turn. Okay. Definitely hitting them with Colonnade this turn. I think we do play the land. No, maybe not because of Jace. Oh, we took Jace out. So this deck is just pretty bad, huh? No, it's really not that bad. I think it's a blast to play, and I don't think it's awful. It's got a lot of powerful cards in it. It's a pile of powerful cards that's being greedy through the mana, right? So like, here's all the best spells. Oh my god, we drew the one of Terminus. All right, well let's get them into burn range here. Myself, but I've been playing against a lot of mid-range and aggro decks, and that is where it will shine. So that's exactly what my point was earlier. It was that right now it feels awkward, right? These are the wrong lands to hold up. Right now it feels awkward, and it's because online there is so much dredge, so much Tron, so many bad matchups, but in a world like maybe the Assassin's Trophy world brings forth all these mid-range decks, and then they feel good, or maybe that Pelt Collector brings out all these aggro decks, and then like this deck that's just all removal and value cards could be good. Who knows? I guess this deck's a little bit awkward with Assassin's Trophy if they attack your land base, but I mean it's just like, look, I'm not gonna say that this is the next best thing in Control in Modern. But it's sweet as hell. like it's sweet. That Pelt Collector deck is real bad. I keep hearing people talk about it. I have not actually seen it in action myself. I have not even seen a list. I have no idea what it looks like. I just keep hearing about it. I think we keep this one. Opponent mulligans to 6. Yeah. We have enough basics to get it from strip mining us, but I don't know if we have... Like, I still think it'll mess with our color base too much. You know what I mean? Opponent leaning on Forest has got to be good for us. Good Forest... I don't know. Pun that doesn't even work. Okay. Again, wrong land, because this doesn't want to get a red land. I should have just played the Sacred Foundry and bolt myself. But if I play the Sacred Foundry and bolt myself, then not bolt myself, shock myself, bolt them, then I cannot have Logic Knot, no matter what, next turn. Unless we rip a sweet Manamorphose. I think we play a Naked Sphere here. Naked Ball. This one's to get something that lets me cast Helix, means it has to have red or white in it, which means then it can't be Watery Grave. I think I just get Steam Vents. This turn I play Azcanta, not Sphere. He's not going to have Tron next turn, so the Sphere is a little bit less important. And I need to make sure I hit my land drop, so this is going to help me do that. Hey, what's up, Bolus? You're 1-4 in a league? Hey, man. We all have those times. Dude, I went on, like, a 1-4 streak for, like, 5 leagues in a row before. It happens, man. Hey, what's up, Brett? All right, let's see. Don't give up. Sometimes it's okay to take a break, take a step away, but don't give up. All right, we shock, we play Sphere, leave up Bolt, send it back. I think the phrase you know that you learn more about your mistakes. You learn more from your mistakes than you do from your successes is super true. It's something to always remember. Man, that one of Terminus. Ooh. Oh, I don't have the black. God. That's so close. That's so close. Don't have the black. Missed his land drop last turn. So it might, I feel like I'm not rushed to get rid of this because this is the sickest answer to it. But then what is my play this turn? Just Logic Knot? Hope he gets like... Yeah, it's pass with Logic Knot / Helix them if they don't do anything. Logic Knot to counter something that would get them a land. Oh man, that would have been so sick if I could have just dealt 2, got rid of that. Is that even sick? That's pretty sick. Like if they Sylvan Scrying, I'm gonna Logic Knot it. What is this? Walking Ballista for 1? Ballista for 1. How much do I care about this? That's the question. He can't cast anything after this if he doesn't have a land drop in his hand. I don't want to throw a burn spell at this, but this Logic Knot's really important, I feel like. I think I'm supposed to counter this. This could be wrong, though. Let's just rip like a... This feels wrong. This feels wrong. No, he can't cast Ancient Stirrings because of the Damping Sphere unless he plays another land. Hopefully they just missed their land drop here. Okay, because I feel like if they weren't, they were gonna... I feel like if they had their land drop, I feel like they just play the... I can't Snap Bolt because of Sphere. That's a hot draw. Alright, so I can snap Logic Knot here, though, because you can delve to pay for Sphere. Ancient Stirrings. Can't do it enough to pay for that, though. Unfortunate. I don't think I'm supposed to kill the O-Stone in response. Just gotta hope he doesn't find the mine. He found the mine. Fuck. Man. Gotta hope he plays like a Karn here. If he passes back, it sucks. I thought about killing this on the stack. I can't snap negate. Alright, so he just sends back. He's gonna let me get another activation with this if I don't K-Command now. He's planning on doing this on my end step. K-Command now, I force his hand, but I don't get an activation. He blows up these, but then I can snap negate and like control what he does, so I think I do go for it now. And I go, he's got 5 cards in hand, his hand's just unlocked now. I think I just deal the damage, so I just go destroy an artifact, deal 2 damage to him. He's gonna blow it up. Oh, he can't blow it up. There's a Damping Sphere in play. I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm an idiot. There's a Damping Sphere in play. Assembling Tron is not a thing here. Oh my god, I'm a stupid boy. I am a stupid boy. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Oh, we're feeling really good then. Oh my god, I get that. I just get everything there. Holy cow. Now I get to flip this too. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Well, hey, the line I took looks even better now, right? The line I took looks even better now. What did you just get? What did I miss here? If I go Snap Bolt, man, I feel like the Snapcaster is really important here. It's my only counter spell. No, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go Snap Bolt, fetch with Flooded Strand. That still puts me at 6 cards in my graveyard, so if I mill over the top card, I can still get him. This is the aggro line, but I think I'm supposed to take the aggro line here. This means I probably get him to at least 10 this turn, which means 7, like a virtual 7. Milling most things here. Definitely milling that. Flipping Escanta. Oh, good draw. Good draw. Oh, this should be easy game. But then I'm playing against Tron, so it's never easy game. Is it Worm Coil? Not Worm Coil. They thought they had 7 mana. What? It is a Worm Coil. I can let... yeah, this is something that doesn't affect the board immediately, so I just let this resolve in Detention Spirit. Hold on. This lets me cast everything. V-Click is great, but it's going to be tricky to find a spot to actually cast it, because I'm very likely going to have to use Logic Knot this turn. We got him at 5, which means we got him at like a virtual 3, which means I should be able to finish him off here. This should be our game. Another Worm Coil. Second one I do have to counter. Wait, no I don't. No I don't. I play click and then kill him. What am I talking about? Silly goose. Almost didn't see it. No, I know, guys. I saw it. Oh, that's one way to do it, too. I know, I saw it. Hey, we won the unwinnable matchup. Got there. Oh, I'm not gonna still all had these. Easy peasy. You don't? I don't what? No cryptics? Yeah, no cryptics. What a sweet target for D-Sphere. I know. That is a good D-Sphere target. Sorry I missed some of the chat there. I was in focus mode. All right, we're 2-2. 2-2 with this sweet ass 4-color control deck. Let's keep it going. No, the opponent and I were talking a little bit. They're new to the deck. They're new to Tron. They were a pretty pleasant opponent, so I don't think there's too many bad feels there. How's this one? It's got functional lands. Actually, Bolus, that is exactly what they said. They were tired of losing with Blue Tron and Merfolk, so they wanted to pick up Green Tron and see how it goes. I feel you, man. Losing is tough. It's tough, but you gotta stick with it, you know, if you want to get better and you want to lose less. I think one of the nice facts to hear, one of the encouraging facts to hear all the time for me, is that the best players in the world still have 60% win rates. I think that is always the best thing to hear. I'm always like, oh, okay, so I feel all right. Oh man, Tron again, maybe. And now they lost to 4-color control. Oh, maybe not drawn. Hopefully not drawn. Okay. 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 Well, we have K commands, which is nice in this matchup. We're gonna grab the Hollowed Fountain here. For those of you who don't know, this is Hardened Scales Affinity, whatever you want to call it. I think we have a reasonable amount of removal that lines up pretty well against their deck, so I think that's fine. I want to get a Steam Vents. Yeah, probably. They're like, oh good, my opponent's playing a bad Esper deck. Little do they know, I'm instead playing all of them. All of the control decks. I didn't settle for one. We playing them all. Alright, so Arcbound Ravager is something that I'd want to path this guy in response to, I think. Screw this game, let's spend money on beers. Ooh, that is also an option. Yeah, but that 60% win rate is against other really good players. Oh, no, I know. That is true. That is true. But still, so they're playing against their crowd, and like, you're probably not, well, not you particular, but I mean in general, you're probably not sitting there playing against other top tier opponents, so it still does transfer. You know, you're playing against other players that are probably of similar skill level. Alright, drawing a Terminus here, I will definitely cast it. It's a path. It's just a path on this guy, which is fine. It's a path that means he can't put the counters on Inkmoth, which is nice. I'm going to lead with Island rather than the Marsh Flat so that I can Logic Knot. You feel personally attacked? Good. I was personally attacking you. That was a personal attack. Unless you weren't talking to me and you were talking to someone in the chat. Well, then it's awkward because I thought you were talking to me. Alright, so I'd have to mill 3 here. I don't have a Snapcaster yet. But this card is like a really good card. So I think I'm fine with... Or milling 4. I have to mill all 4. I have to mill out my graveyard. I think that's fine. I think it's fine here. This card's like a problem. He has 3 cards left in their hand. And if I do this and they don't have anything, I get to play this Jason to a almost empty board. Like empty board. Their deck does have some stuff they pull out of nowhere with like Hangerback or with Walking Ballistas. Okay, Throne is something I'm very happy to see them follow up with because that is something I do not care about. Unless they're able to like get 1 poison counter and then like chip me away forever. I think I do just play the Jace, get the Terminus set up on top here, right? Otherwise, what am I doing? Helix. Yeah, let's play this Jace. Surprise. I'm playing everything. I think Jace, probably a good chance he dies here. But I think the opponent probably has to put in like resources that they wouldn't want to put in order to do so. Go Helix, Terminus on top. Can't play a land. Send back. We just have a lot of very good removal in our hand. A lot of stuff that's good against this deck. Don't take this wrong way, but I joined the stream 40 minutes ago and promptly fell asleep. What the heck? Hey, Frohawk TV, thank you so much for the follow. Hey, you know what? Now that we have more viewers, I figure I might as well mention it. So we were playing this deck as a pseudo donation league from Smods. Although he did just give 1,000 bits, so that now it's like an actual donation league. And Smodsel made the oh wow, he's stacking Jace there. The generous offer to match any sub that happens. So if you guys are fans of the stream and were considering subbing, know that today, during this league, if you sub to me, it's really double sub. Because Smodsel will match that sub and gift it to somebody else that does not have a sub. Just like that! Thank you so much, Frohawk. I appreciate that. So yeah, just like that, any subs, Smodzle, they would match. So that puts us at one sub on the night. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime there, Frohawk. Also, sweet name. So anybody that enjoys the content and is considering subbing, know that your sub counts double tonight. Thank you, Smodzle, for giving Vend a sub there. Vend is somebody who's here a lot, so I think that was a very well-deserved gift. Thank you so much. Puts us at 2. Alright, so I opted to not Terminus here. Because this guy is killed pretty cleanly by the removal spells in my hand. I just wanted to brainstorm, and I'm just going to keep setting up Terminus. Maybe, like, find an opt or something. I think, hey, Grixis Leader, thank you so much for, oh my god. And GRT, thank you guys both for the subs. That's 2 more subs. Holy cow. Thank you guys so much. Oh man, by the end of the night, or by the end of this league, Smods opted to not Terminus sometime. Opted to not Terminus. Let's see. I guess by the way I just did that, I don't give myself an opportunity to actually kill this card, which is a little bit risky. I definitely want to kill this guy before we go back to the next turn. So I'm going to Helix here. Smozzle, thank you so much for giving out that sub to... Who got it? Dion... Rex. I'm going with Rex. We're going with Rex. Thank you guys all so much for the support, and thank you, Smozzle, for your very generous support. Alright, so we're going to send it back. Not having the white land here was awkward. I didn't want to take the Flooded Strand and have to fetch, though, but I guess I should have given myself the opportunity to do so rather than playing the island, because I still could have Logic Knot without fetching, potentially. Oh, thank you guys all so much for all the subs. I appreciate that. Did you miss one? Yes, because we're at 5. Because at the same time, Grixis Leader and GRTE subbed, so that may have been the miss there. Definitely going to gun this guy down. Oh, I gotta get rid of all of them. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, so if I guess I played safe and exile everything. Because technically, Mox Opal is not, Hey, thank you for giving It's about time Logical has a sub. That was a good one. I have to do the 4 because they could animate the Inkmoth Nexus. It means it eats their whole turn, but then they'd be able to pay and get this guy. So I have to do it for the 4. Logical getting his sub finally. Hey, the Get Frog Monster. Thank you so much for the sub as well. That puts us up to 7 subs now. Jesus. I think I have to, like, put a little hold on the open chest things tonight because I don't have any. So getting 7 might be rough. I wonder if Jace is taking this hit again. I feel like he is. He's got no cards in hand, so this game should be pretty locked up. Smodzle, thank you. Thank you so much for the 8 subs you have gifted. The 8 subs you have gifted. I truly appreciate this support. Terminus, once again, not happening. Brainstorming again. Finding good cards. All the good cards. We'll throw Terminus back on top. Pretty unlikely we're actually going to have to cast the card now. We're going to close this game out here. Get them chests. Well, I'm going to get 1 after this league, assuming we win this match. If we can claw back to the 3-2. It's feeling good so far. I think we've got this game pretty locked up, but... definitely going to use the Helix here. The Path is much better. Is a much better removal spell in this matchup. I assume he's going to try to kill Jace. He is. He will not succeed. Kill in the pocket. I know. The prime subs are going to get you. Again, Smotzler, you have hooked me up more than enough already. I give you permission to not have to match literally every sub, but you know, it is super helpful when you do, and like I said, you already have quite a bit, so thank you. All right, let's start controlling their draw steps. Let's start trying to end this game We've got plenty of removal spells. They're going to love that Darksteel Citadel, I'm telling you. They're going to love it. They're going to love it. So many stars in chats. Everybody's a sub. Thank you guys all so much. Of course, thank you Smozzle, but thank you everyone else too that just use their Twitch Primes and whatnot on me. I appreciate that. That is so helpful. All right, so let's see. I can go Snap Helix and still have a no. So I just want to use Path here. I think just have Snap Logic not available to me. Johnny Redeem, you feel left out? Dude, you've got a sword next to your name. You're not left out of anything. Don't you worry. Treetop, or Pendlehaven, whatever. You got it. You get that land. I'm surprised he didn't play the land that I know about is in his hand. Hey, Johnny's not left out. Smozzle comes in with a sub even though nobody subbed. Not left out. Thank you again, Smozzle. Not left out. Let's see. I think I'm still supposed to hold this to be able to fetch with Jace if I need to. Oh, man. This is one of those matchups, guys. This is one of those matchups. No, there's no losing game one here. Do I let him get the 1/1? Yeah, I'll let him get a 1/1. I suppose there's worse things he could draw. Man, Smozzle is like the man tonight. How do you change your Twitch name? You can, under your settings, there should be a settings. If you hit like the cog, let's see, if you hit the cog, well, no, this is now just for me. It's somewhere in your Twitch settings. You can change it, I think, every couple months, I want to say. I know he has that card in his hand, right? Definitely going to kill this before he has anything else. Like, I just very easily get to Helix this. Path. Yeah, we're just drawing straight. Every card in my hand is a piece of removal. There's just no way. Oh, yeah. I will bottom that, though. That guy's annoying. Anything that I have to Logic Knot, I want to bottom. Anything that I don't, I leave on top, basically. You are, in fact, a sub now, Johnny. There we go. All right, that was enough for the opponent. So, great first game. I mean, man, this is Miracle. So, Terminus is always already fantastic against this deck. Having K-Commands 2 is just like... we want Stony. We want Is It Staticaster. We want Anger. These are all good cards. Engineered is reasonable. Lyra is reasonable. Detention Sphere is reasonable. These are all... brutalities are close to reasonable, but probably not quite good enough. The Planeswalkers are actually... These matchups where we're normally just trying to be on all removal, I'd take out the Planeswalkers pretty quickly, but they are important in this matchup. I think... God, the problem is everything is good in this matchup, even the Logic Knots, because he has a lot of threats that I can't actually let hit the board, like Arcbound Ravager and Walking Ballista. Those are ones that if they hit the board, they cause problems. Alongside, like he also didn't find what's it called, that one, the namesake card, Hardened Scales. He didn't find Hardened Scales. I think I have to cut A to Fairy. Man, I just want to bring in everything, though. This is hard. Is It Staticaster has to be good enough, right? Kills the land. Yeah, it's got to be. Anybody that's got all those lands. That's got the Infect lands, plus, like, Arcbound, I guess. There's a lot of things it doesn't kill, I guess. Just looked at the date. I made a Twitch account. Now I can go 420. Wait, what do you... Now you can go 420. What are we talking about? What was the date? Is Staticaster good enough? Smozzle got annoying to hear real quick. Sage Moto. Well, Sage sounds way cooler. Oh wait, isn't your actual name is Sage, isn't it? Let's see. Cut search. Okay, search. Yes. There we go. That's the cut. I was struggling to find the cut. I think that is the cut. It is a lot better against traditional affinity, but it might be good enough still here because it guns down Hangerback Walker tokens as well. And that's kind of seems like gets the land. Yeah, I think I keep it in. I think this is, or bring it in. I think this is what we want. We have a lot of options in the sideboard that we'd still like to bring in, but I think this is the best of the best here. I think this is the best of the best. Yeah, the fact that it's a super clean answer to a hanger back that he's able to sack makes me want to keep it. I think we keep this one. We don't have any of the super cheap interaction, which could be a problem if he has a fast start. He is on the play, but K-Command is really strong against him. And we have functional lands. We have like clean mana in this hand, so Explosives is definitely good. I don't know if it's better though. Alright. It seemed like they slow kept their first hand. I think we keep this one. And hope for nothing too explosive. Okay, Welding Jar is annoying. That's an annoying one. That blanks my first removal now. Unless we find Path. It is weird playing a Grixis deck and being like, oh, I have Paths and Terminus. Never mind. This isn't a Grixis deck. Oh, okay. That's a good draw. That could be good. We found our one of Stony. I like that. Could be better than one Bolter, one Helix. I think I could get behind that. Yep. I think I can get behind that. So Stony is nice because it actually turns off this Welding Jar now. Oh yeah. We're playing sweet 4-color control. It's been going pretty reasonable too. We're 2-2 right now. We're in our first league of it. We're going to be playing this all night. We're going to be playing at least another league, if not maybe a second one. Or a third one, I should say. Depending on how long the second league takes. I'm trying to play this a little bit slower than I normally do. We're really thinking out our decisions and all that, so... Yeah, so far we're turning off 2 things. We're only taking 2 damage this turn. The Stony looks pretty good. He's only got 3 cards left. And then hopefully we can clean things up with K-Command now that this won't be able to save it. Grisper. Aspixis. I don't know. What would... it's Brea control. We could call it Brea control. It is the colors of her. I think she's like the... Or whatever the... Is this one of the... What is the name of the Nephilim that is this color? Whatever the name of the Nephilim. Oh, another K-Command. That's savage. Let's hope he doesn't have the removal spell for this. Whatever the name of the Nephilim that is this color spread could be the name of it. Or something silly like Aspixis. But that sounds wrong. Grisper. I like Grisper. Does anyone know that? I don't know. I know there's like Ink Treader. I don't know any of the other ones. I think I only know Ink Treader because that's the one that people tend to like play as a commander, even though it's not technically legal as a commander. Because it just lends itself so well to be a commander. Oh, please let this be his whole play. Oh no, it's not. In combat. Grisky. Ooh, Grisky's interesting. I like Grisky. I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun playing this deck. It feels reasonable, man. Oh, they just concede. We got the 3-2. There we go. Alright, so our first league with 4-color control, we end up taking 3-2. We lose to... So we beat Humans and Hard Scales Affinity, as well as Tron, and we lost to Tron and Dredge. So we played against Tron twice. Your Tiller control? That doesn't sound good. I don't like that. That sounds lame. Alright, well, I'm going to open up a chest. Alright, we got 9 subs. We'll say one chest. One chest. Maybe it'll be a really good chest. It wasn't. I was really hoping it was going to be like a sweet chest, and then I'd feel better about it only opening one. But we got the Zathrid.